Sorry for the delay. We had some technical hitch. I hope you will not mind. So we will have the session starting now. So light is invisible but make things visible. Whatever you can see, whatever we can see, however you are able to see me is all due to light. Now, to understand light, we need to know some details. So, to know that, first thing I will let you know that light is all the things which is there, all the materials we have divided according to whether light can pass or not. So, we named the light whatever pass through as transparent, which cannot pass through as opaque. So here you are. So we can see these. So we need very simple materials like card paper or paper plate, pencil, scissor, glue stick, some piece of paper, this is cellophane paper, butter paper, and yourself. So here we are. Let's see how it is being done. So here the cellophane paper is there, and we will use a little sellotape to attach it. So already I made a window cut in a paper. A window is there like this, and I am attaching some of the paper here. So same way I am using another window to attach the other paper, the oil paper, or we call tracing paper. So here we are. This we call transparent, where you can see through. So you can see through clearly. Face camera, please. So you can see through clearly, and this is something. Can you give me a torch, please? So this is something which makes things visible but not properly. So this is what we call translucent, and this is what is opaque. You can't see anything through it. So material wise, we got three type of thing. A thing transparent where you can see through, a thing translucent you can see a little bit, and opaque you cannot see through it anything. So here we are. So we will do some activity with some laser items. So laser, so I will take my assistant's help to switch off light. Can you switch on light for once? Yeah. So here I poured some water here, and I'm giving a little bit of milk, maybe 2-3 drops. Now if we put the laser here, we will see the light. So can you make the side camera please? Side camera on. So here you can see we have these items, a glass, with that something is there. So you can see light. So what we are doing is we are getting some incense stick, with that some smoke. We need to put some smoke here. Let's see, is it working? Yeah, working. So now switch off light please. Sorry for the darkness, but for light we need a little dark. Look here, through the air you can see light is passing through. Can you? Now when it is passing through the water, it's changing the ray. Here you are. So can you put the front camera? So in the front camera we will see this properly, that whenever the light is going in a straight line, and the moment it touching the surface of water, it's bending. If you cannot see bending properly, I will just make this cloudy so that you can see properly. So this is what we call refraction. So basically light goes in a straight line, and the moment it touches the surface of water, it bends, and when it goes the other side, it bends other way. This is what we call refraction, which we will do later on. Now can you switch on light? So here we are. We will do some other activity here. This is what is something known as light is invisible and make things visible. So I suggest once more to switch off light. So we can do by many things, but very easy is with laser. So if you see the light where it is falling, you can see that, but can you see in between? So light is actually hitting the surface, and so we can see that surface, but in between we can't see anything. Switch on this. So basically light makes things visible, but light itself is invisible. And here we are. So we will see that how this happens. And we have the other items. So basically now we will see something we call dark box. So to see the dark box, to make the dark box, we just need a cardboard box, some plastic ball, and some black paper. So we will remove the table. So here this cardboard box is something, side view. So here you can see the cardboard box. So basically this is just a cardboard box, we put it black. One side we put an A3 sheet which is white, and there is a torch. Here we place a torch here, making a hole. We just put a torch here. The torch is switched on here. Torch act as sunlight, and so when things happens, any opaque object, even the any opaque object, when you see through the light, so can you switch off light? I hope it will be visible to you. So here, can you see the shade? The shadow which is falling, we call umbra. But if it goes near the light, towards light, then we can get another shadow which is hazy. We call penumbra. So we have two type of shadow, umbra and penumbra, and this you can show to your student very easily by keeping a dark box and some ball. So when you are doing it, you can also show some other thing. For example, suppose this is earth, the torch act as sun, and you can use a white one to have as a moon. So this is sun. Here we can see the moon is rotating around the earth. Now when moon comes, when it is somewhere here, we can see full moon, because from earth when we are seeing the moon, we can see the full. And when it comes here, we cannot see moon at all, we call new moon. And in between different shades, we say different stages of moon, phases of moon. Now when moon comes exactly in the position where earth's shadow is, so when sun, earth and moon in the same line, which always happens in a full moon day, we call lunar eclipse. And when eclipse happens, as earth's shadow is much longer than the moon, so it takes long time, and when it enters in the penumbra region, we see reddish moon, and slowly moon become totally dark and then comes out again reddish moon. So this way moon rotates around earth and we see lunar eclipse. But when moon comes somewhere here, that is a new moon day, Amavas, then when it blocks the light of sun to the earth, we see this as a solar eclipse. But being the earth being very big than moon, so we get this shade only in small part of the region, and so we cannot see sun for some time. So this is what we call solar eclipse, and this you can do easily with the help of torch, a small torch, a cardboard box which is made black totally, and two small balls of different size. Can you switch on light please? So here we are. Can you give me the table please? So here we are. We have done something which is known as dark box. To make dark box is not very difficult. Basically, a cardboard box with a small hole where you can fit the torch, and inside is black. So it's so simple to make, and you can keep multiple those boxes in the class so that if you want to show to your student can sit in the group and they can see these happening themselves. They can do their own and they can write their experiences. Well, now we will do pinhole camera. So for that we need very simple thing such as a paper cup, a oil paper which is translucent. Well, if you don't get translucent paper, you simply put any white sheet and give some oil, it will be oil paper, it will be translucent. And then use rubber band. So this made your pinhole camera, but oh wait, there is no hole yet. So what we need to do, we need to take a pin and then we need to make a hole. So basically a small hole. So if you see here, you will be able to see the hole. Can you see the hole? So there you are. And that thin hole is sufficient to show pinhole camera. Now to see the pinhole camera, we can use different items, but for that I found the candle is the best. So switch on a candle. We will do the place dark again. So please don't mind dark. So here we are, we got a pinhole and we got a candle. Now if you are careful to see, you may be able to observe a candle light. Yes, here the image you will find upside down. So can you see the image? Yes, this candle, you can see the image through the pinhole camera which is upside down. And that is what is very, very strange. Why it is upside down? So, yes, you can observe this. If we move the candle light, that is also moving. Yeah. So here, remember, pinhole is very, very small hole. Many a time, students think that hole should be bigger. And when they made the bigger hole, the light get diffused and different. You cannot see so clearly the image. We will see that. Can you switch on light please? So here we are. Here what I will do is, please change it to pinhole camera's first figure. Yeah. So here you see light is passing through it and it makes things absolutely opposite, and that is marvel of the pinhole camera. So here you can see what I am drawing. Side camera please. So basically this is the paper cup. Here I used the translucent paper. Here I switched on, I lit a candle. And what happened? The candle's light fallen here, fallen there, so candle becomes upside down. So the light which is on top is going below, light which is below going top. So the candle become upside down. And that shows light travels in a straight line. So this is something you should know. Yeah. So let's come to last slide. So here we are. No, before that. Transition. So thank you for joining. Sorry for the hitch, for the technical hitch we had because of some internet problem. But we will keep on meeting every Friday 5 p.m. and most probably next week I will do something about class 1 2. Some teachers were saying why we are why you are not doing anything about our children. Yes, we will do that. So thank you. Let's be safe and let's meet again. Okay. Bye.